everyone, this is Claire Masinda and today I'm going to talk about the supercontinent. But first, what is supercontinents?
Supercontinent is a large mass of the Earth's crust which contains almost all the continental crust of the planet, according to Dialogue.com. So a supercontinent, it is a single land masses that incorporated almost all the land masses on Earth, or those small continents has been joined together, as you can see to this image.
So according to Alfred Wegener, a meteorologist and a guy who proposed the original theory of continental drift, he stated that the continents were not fixed, but instead were moving. But everyone didn't believe on him. But why? Why? Because he doesn't explain why the continents move. He only proposed some evidences that the continents were joined together, just like the apparent fit of the continent, the fossils correlation, the rocks and mountain correlation, and the past time space-time. Today, we all know that it was caused by plate tectonics. Plate tectonics pushes brought the continents together. They combine to form ever larger tracts of land. Scientists suggest that cratons combine with other cratons to form the supercontinent. Cratons have remained underformed for a billion years ago, or it is an oceanic crust that is continually being created and destroyed, also long-lived stable parts of continents. Most people know about Pangaea, but how many supercontinents are there before Pangaea? Are you aware that there are 7 supercontinents on Earth history? What are they? Let's find it.
Supercontinent is a large mass of the Earth's crust which contains almost all the continental crust of the planet, according to Dialogue.com. So a supercontinent, it is a single land masses that incorporated almost all the land masses on Earth, or those small continents has been joined together, as you can see to this image. So the first supercontinent is Vaalbara. So Vaalbara existed about 3.6 to 2.8 billion years ago. It is the first supercontinent. So of course it is the most ancient supercontinent because it existed from the end of the Eocene era, or 3.6 billion years ago, to the beginning of the Neogen era, which is 2.8 billion years ago. So why Vaalbara? So the name Vaalbara comes from 2 cratons, which is the combination of Cap Vaal and Pilbara craton. So first, let's have here Cap Vaal craton. Cap Vaal craton, which is now situated in South Africa. So which is located here in this area. So next is the Pilbara craton, which now exists in West Australia. But first, the existence of Vaalbara is only a theory. Next supercontinent is Ur. So why Ur? So Ur, it is called Ur from the German prefix Ur, which means original or fountainhead. So just like what I said earlier, the existence of Vaalbara was only a theory. So Ur is considered as the oldest confirmed supercontinent in Earth history. So some parts of Ur was scattered in any small islands across the global oceans, just like here in Australia. Some parts, so you can see the blue color, and then you have here some parts in Madagascar, in India, in Africa, and some in East Antarctica. So next is Kenorland. This supercontinent was formed in the Neogen era. So it is believed that 2.71 billion years ago, and during the time, it was the formation of new continental crust. So that's why, as you can see, Kenorland is much bigger than Vaalbara and Ur, because Kenorland was formed after the merger of several cratons, including Vaalbara Craton and Pilbara Craton. So when these supercontinents broke up, later on Colombia was formed. So Colombia, that existed from 1.8 billion years ago, so that is from the beginning of Staterian period. So when we say Staterian period, it is the living organism was being formed or exist in these supercontinents. So in these supercontinents, the first appearance of eukaryotes at this time. Next is these supercontinents slowly began to break up into parts from 1.6 to 1.2 billion years ago. So, and later on formed Rodinia. Next is Rodinia. The supercontinents Rodinia existed in the Proterozoic Eon. So it is believed that it was originated about 1.1 billion years ago, and it was a time where life began to evolve into more complex organisms. And why Rodinia? Rodinia, from the Russian word Rodina, means motherland, or Rodit means to give birth. So according to Genesis.org, when God spoke the dry land into existence on day 3 of creation week, Genesis 1 verse 9 to 10 stated, He may have created a landmass similar to Rodinia, so that's why it called Rodit means to give birth. So when Rodinia was broke up, its continental fragments reassembled to form Pannotia. So Pannotia, this supercontinent was formed 650 million years ago and lasted until 540 million years ago. So when Rodinia broke up, just like what I said, Pannotia formed. And as you can see in the image, Pannotia is look like a V-shape. And inside the V-shape was an ocean that opened up during the breakup of Rodinia, and it was the Pantalassic Ocean or Pantalassa. It is an ocean that became early Pacific Ocean, and the outside of the V-shape, yes, that is the outside of the V-shape, is the Pan-African Ocean. So later on, this Baltic, Laurentia, and Siberia joined together and called Proto-Laurentia. And this continent was being close together and create Laurentia. And next is this Gondwanaland, Proto-Gondwanaland. So this Gondwanaland connected to each other and formed Pangaea. So this Laurentia, this Gondwanaland joined together, then formed Pangaea. So Pangaea existed in the late Paleozoic and in the early Mesozoic. This is the image how the Pangaea broke up. So in Permian period, 250 million years ago, Pangaea was one massive supercontinent. There is no 7 continents, as you can see, or all 7 continents has been connected at that time. But around 200 million years ago, 2 great land masses was formed, Laurasia and Gondwanaland. Or this Pangaea was separated, which is the Gondwanaland found in southern hemisphere and Laurasia in the northern hemisphere, and then spread it until to their present positions. So here is now the locations of the 7 continents, as you can see in your map or in your globe. So that's all for today. Thank you!